Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to the Akim that's out there doing this work in sincerity and truth. And, the Spirit's coming back on Nate in IUIC, and concerning that show that he was on, okay, with Ian Boyle, okay, and he asked a question concerning Daniel's 12th chapter, okay? And it was like, you bring in a horse to the water, and basically, the horse would have to just drink it, But Ian Boyle was trying to allude to him, to Nate, about is there any type of persecution coming towards Israel, concerning Daniel's 12:1, and Nate, he tap dance around the whole question, and he went and brought out some other precepts, and tried to redirect the question, and then he turned around and telling him to leave the scriptures to them. Okay, well, here at Great Millstone, we're telling you to leave the scriptures to us, okay? Because you're leading the people astray. You're leading them to destruction, And Nate has a lot of blood on his hands, lest he repent, And he's in league with Esau, And that's one of the conditions of that 501c3 charter, is not to talk about any certain things that you can't talk about, okay? You can't touch on, But even when he said that Babylon's going to be destroyed, he was forced his hand with that because a lot of these congregations that are under that charter, they're not to mention anything about that, They're not to mention anything about any coming destruction, But Nate has the people deceived, because he can't be a doom and gloom watchman, all right. He's already set up to do exactly what he's doing as far as the scriptures is concerned, and there are scriptures that describe a man like him, and that's basically his lot and his truth, I want to hit a couple of scriptures concerning Nate and his congregation, all right. Let's start off. I want to start off with Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 2. Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring a sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coasts, and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, So basically, it's a man of your brethren, okay, all right, that's set up to be that watchman, all right. Now, if you are hearken to this man, okay, he is to blow the trumpet and warn the people. You see, all right, and blowing that trumpet is telling the people about the destruction that's coming upon our people. Jacob's trouble. You see, as concerning the FEMA camps, concerning martial law, concerning the chip, okay, and force of taking the chip, or face death, okay, these are the things that this man is not teaching his congregation, all right. So when you go into the scriptures, his congregation fits a lot of these scriptures, just like the days of Noah, they were eating and drinking, that's the state that his congregation is in, basically they're going to be caught with their pants down, All right, reading on. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. And here at Great Millstone, we blow the trumpet, and whether you hear or forbear, but when that sword does come, okay, right, your blood is going to be upon your own head because you didn't take heed, you didn't take warning, you didn't take heed and cleanse your ways and turn to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, your true living power, that's basically what we do out there, day in and day out, via videos, via live stream, hitting the highways and hedges, and we give the people a warning, we let them know what's coming down the pipeline, Jake is comfortable, Jake don't want to hear about this place going, man, Jake got a little bit going on here, as far as, they have got their little car or little job and got their little harlot, whatsoever, and Jake think he's in a good case, and he doesn't see that there's to look at the bigger picture, man, all right. He just looks at things that are just tangible, which is on a real mediocre level, But that's how beat down Jake is, man. You take everything away from Jake, man, and then you give him a turn around and strip him out of his house, strip him out of his clothes, and then Esau turn around and give you a pillow, and Jake just takes that and runs with it, He's thinking that he's in a good case, right? But if the people don't take warning, that the blood is going to be upon their head, right? Verse 5. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul, man. And we through great fear, we serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and we want to be delivered ultimately, so we speak his word, we are given this word to speak, we speak it, because why? It's because we want to be saved from these perils, these perilous times that are to come, right? Verse 6. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at that watchman's hand. So these people, his congregation, is slated for intimate destruction. Okay, all right, because even though they weren't warned, but they're going to be taken away in their iniquity. Because they're not being shown the right way. They're not coming through that straight gate. You see, and his congregation is just a bunch of followers. They're not out there actually doing the work, man. Their congregation is set up to where you have, I guess, maybe about 5 or 6 heads, of that organization, you want to call it, and then everybody else is just the underling, just followers. They're not being diligent in his word. They're not putting out shows. They're not doing videos. They're not consistently out there on the highways and hedges, man, doing the work, man. They're basically in a classroom setting and being indoctrinated with this Christian type Hebrew setting, you know what I mean? So basically, if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, which is Nate, he's not blowing the trumpet. He's not warning the people what is to come. He wants to sidestep the question. And Ian Boyle, he knows parts of the truth, and even with him, he knows that something is coming down the pipeline, but he is trying to get Nate to basically expound on it, and he failed to do so. Okay, so even with that, him being on that show, that show was to reach a certain type of audience, man, and Nate fell short of that. You see, but even though the people are not warned and they get taken by the sword, okay, all right, which Esau's coming, right, they're going to be taken away in their iniquity, and then their blood is going to be upon Nate's hands, all right. So that's the whole gist of it right now, okay. As it sits, he's feeling to blow the trumpet, man, Verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word of my mouth and warn them from me. And that's the point right there. And that's the men of great millstone, from the apostles and elders on down to the brothers out there, brothers under them, we're set up to be that watchman, and we to give the people the warning, we're telling you that Jacob's trouble is coming. You see? Okay? People, Jake is just comfortable here in America, man. They don't want to hear about that, man. They don't see the destruction coming. I always say, man, that old saying, and it's true, man. A hard head make for a soft ass. That's an old Jake saying, man. In the world, man. But it reigns to be true, man. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he goes by that line, Okay, you don't listen, man. All right, he's gonna take that belt out, man, and whoop you, man. Right? All right. This is let me grab something else. Let me grab Let's go with Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. And that's the whole congregation there. The shepherds, the so-called shepherds of that congregation, man, they're all dumb dogs that cannot bark, man. When the dog barks, though, a dog barks to give warning. All right, you're sleeping and lying down and slumbering, and you have these people in that state, man. Meanwhile, there's turmoil going on in the world, and there it goes again, okay? Under that 501c3, basically you separate the church from the state, man, So now you don't totally connect the scriptures to what's going on in the world. You want to totally separate it, you don't want to bring out the whole reality of the scriptures, you barking and you blowing that trumpet, man. You bringing these scriptures to life, man. All right. Hey, like just like the apostle always said, man. You create that similitude, man. When you read these scriptures, man. You put it to where you're almost there at that point in time. You got to feel these scriptures, man. Right? Verse 11. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough. That they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look for their own way, every one for his gain from his quarter, man. And you can go on with the Christian church with this too, though. But this fits Nate's congregation perfectly. All of the heads of those shepherds, man. They don't have no understanding, man. They're not set up to be the watchmen. Okay, they're not set up to be the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Their lot is to be that hireling, man. They're to serve their own belly, man. They're into that rap. They're into the making folly out of the Passover, man. All right. Scriptures say that the Lord is not going to smell of your solemn assembly, man. That's not no solemn assembly that they are doing. And here it is. The men of Great Millstone put out a plethora of videos correcting Nate on the Passover, you know. But you think he's going to change his way? No, he's not going to change his ways on how he's conducting his Passover. You know, all right. This whole thing is a big event though, and you got all these people that follow this man. You know, and they look at that as that's how the Passover should be. You know, all right. They want to put Hezekiah's Passover over Yahushua. You see, you know, right? Verse 12. Come ye, say they. I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink. And tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant. You know, and that's going into that prosperity. You know, doctrine. You know, trying to make it here. You know, you're trying to create your own little niche, your own little kingdom inside a place that's going to be destroyed, man. You know. You're living as an American Israelite, man. You know, and you basically, man, you guys are just drunken off of that philosophy, man. You know. But this is talking about that just being in that party mode, man. You know, as the days of Noah, man, eating and drinking, man. You know, that's what the state of this Nate has this congregation in, man. You know, and when you really look at it through the spirit, man, you see that he tries to get like a little contentious and defensive, a little, and he tries to squirm his way trying to strong arm his way out of directly answering that, and coming up with the proper answer though, man. But the fact remains that he's not set up to do that, okay, whether he really just honestly doesn't see it, or he knows and he's set up as far as having a gag order upon him, all right, he's not set up to do that, that's not his lot, I want to grab one more precept, before we get out of here. This is John 10 and 12. But he that is a hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep, man. And that wolf is Esau, man. Esau's coming. Is he warning his congregation? No, he's not warning his congregation. Okay? All right? So more than likely, a lot of those people that's in that congregation, man, they're not of the Lord's sheep. But that spiritual broom is coming right back around, man. Right over these other congregations, man. These other camps, man. To get the elect up out of that madness, man. And see things for what it is, man. The truth. You see? Right? Because it says, he seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep, man. And that time is going to come, man. He already got his little, he feels like he already got his little escape plan, man. For that time to come, man. He feels like he's going to be in a good case, man. He going to leave that congregation out hung off the dry, man. That's where it's headed. They're gonna be out there hung out to dry, man, and just and they're gonna bug out because he's not preparing the people, man, for what's coming, man. They're gonna bug out, man. So here it is, man. Us like Great Millstone, man. We give out exhortations to the Akim, and we search the scriptures and we get into these scriptures, man, and we preparing ourselves, man. For that time to come, man. You expect the worst, man, but hope for the best, man. Yahweh Ratazah, man. Right? Verse 13. The hireling fleeth because he is a hireling, and careth not for the sheep, man, because he don't give a damn about those people, man. He's high, bought, and paid for, man. he has a job to do, man. Okay? All right? And he can't renege on that, man. You know? He can't renege up on that. You know? You know? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua would have to would have to be with him, man, for him to turn from that, man, to get out of that madness, man. You know? That's all the will of the Lord, man. But as it looks right now, man, hey, man, if these people got to play their part, man, in this, man, you know, the separation's already begun, man. You know, you already seeing like who these different people are, man, and these different groups and where they fit, man, in the scriptures, man. You see, you know, everybody has, that's his lot. This is obviously, you know, his lot in this thing. You know, somebody has to play this part, man. You know. Hey, man, it's a crummy part, man. But hey, somebody got to play it, man. You know, somebody got to play it. You know, somebody has to be that Judas goat, man. You know, right? Right. Verse 14. I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and I'm known of mine. You know, right? Because we know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, all right. All right, that word is no other word under heaven that's been given among men that we might be saved, man. You know, and we firmly believe that, man. You know, and the spirit, you know what I'm saying? That spirit, it has to be dealing with you, man, to really accept that, man. You know, there's a lot of things that Nate's not doing, man. He's taken away from the scriptures. You know, he's not giving them the name. You know, so. Even when that trouble comes, man, you know, who are they calling upon, man? You see? Right? You know, but, you know, that's it, though, man. You know, just concerning Nate, man. But, you know, the separation's already clear, man. You know, and the elect see it, man. You know? The elect see it, man. The elect sees it, man. You know? Obviously, man, this man is set up to play that part, man. You know? And there's no going back and forth and confusion, you know? Like I said, if there's any person out there, man, that's still confused why the Spirit is bringing everything out about this man, you know, if you're still confused, man, hey, man, the Lord may not be dealing with you. You gotta pray on that, man. You know, you gotta pray on that, man, and pray for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to lead you in the right direction, man, and who to deal with, man. You know, and that's dealing with the man of great millstone, man. You know, bar none. You see, you know. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Waha, Kodash, Rakah, Barakathum, to the Akim out there that's doing this work in sincerity and truth. Shalom.